Hello there, welcome to Emerald House of Cars, and today we're going to take you around this 2014 Vauxhall Insignia Elite Nav Cdti Ecoflex S by S. It's a 2-litre diesel car in silver, 5-door. Let's have ourselves a look around. Now first and foremost, I want to draw your attention towards our gorgeous headlights there in the front. You see there on the left, and right there on the right as well. Now they come part and parcel with our gorgeous set of front fog lights there, set against that gloss black background there with the honeycomb grille. And of course you swing over to here, you can see a perfect set of them there as well. You can also take good notice of our front parking sensors. Now we've got front parking sensors obviously all the way across on the front. We've got our lovely black grille there as well, and of course we're bookending this gorgeous Vauxhall Insignia front grille plated in chrome. It is absolutely gorgeous, I must say. Now the vehicle itself comes in silver, as you can see, and that silver is really showing up well under our lights here in the showroom. And you can see, having a look around our windscreen, it's in tip-top shape with no chips, no scratches, nothing of the sort, except a big emerald green tick right there, which of course means that this vehicle has the Emerald House of Cars seal of approval. It means it's undergone our 128-point emerald inspection, and not just undergone it, but it's passed each and every single one of those points of inspection, which means that this car right here is mechanically A1 certified. It's A1 certified, it's A1 passed. You name it, it's passed it, A1. Having a look up and down the side of the vehicle here, again you can see beautiful silver panels, but more importantly straight lines, no dents, no bumps, no knocks, nothing of the sort. Just gorgeous tinted glass there, just beautiful chrome trimming all the way around it, and a lovely silver wing mirror right there as well. Now coming on down, let's have a look at our alloys here, mainly because first and foremost I'm going to show you the entire car, and anything I can see I want you to see. We're playing on the same team here, and we're all about transparency. So if I notice anything on the car, if the camera picks it up, I'm going to point it out so that you can see it as well, because we want you to come on down here and see the vehicle, because I think you'll love it just as much as we do, but we don't want you to see any surprises. So that's what we're going to do here. And secondly, obviously it's a used vehicle, and what we want to do is point out that when it comes to used vehicles, sometimes it's not just about the number of miles on the clock, but the journey accruing them. You want a car that has been used but not abused, and the easiest way to tell that is by the alloys. And as you can see here, the alloys are in great nick, although they are starting to get some cosmetic blemishing just around the edges there as well. Again, doesn't affect the way the car handles, operates, drives or performs, but it does mean that the car has been used, and it's been used sensibly. Now let's follow along. Oh, I think I see our first thing. Got this very little mark just there on the bottom. Again, I'm practically having to bend down to see it. It's very hard to see it from standing up, but it's right there. I've seen it, and now you have too. We're all on the same team here. Let's follow our beautiful straight line all the way along to our second alloy here, and this one seems in better nick than the other. It's in great tip-top shape, aside from the mildest of cosmetic blemishing around the side. You see we've got some little marks here, little nips, little tucks, little things right there. Again, just means that the car has been used, and it's been used sensibly. Do excuse the water right there. I've been sweating a lot trying to get this car moved in. No, in all fairness, we moved the car in, just had a spot of rain, and it hasn't dried quite yet. Again, let's go back to our beautiful straight lines all the way around. Let's have a look at our tinted glass there in the rear. We've got our rear wiper, and just more beautiful silver bodywork all the way around. Gorgeous set of tail lights. Here's the first one, and they are joined by this beautiful chrome strip. Let's follow the chrome all the way across to our second light there. And the beautiful thing about these tail lights is that they match our headlights perfectly, because there are no scratches, scuffs, marks, anything of the sort, anything to notice. But we do have all of our chrome badges fully intact, as you can see here by our Cdti badge, our beautiful big bad Vauxhall badge, and of course our insignia badge down there. Now we're around the back of the car, and you're going to see something that very much matches the front, and that is rear parking sensors there as well. Let's follow all those along. Very good. It's a nice big long car, and it's got your front and rear parking sensors as well, which means you're going to have a lot of help when it comes to parking it into a tight space, so you don't have to worry about that. I do want to point out we do have a little mark just there. You can see scale wise with my fingertip, doesn't affect the way the car handles, operates or performs. It's purely cosmetic, just means that the car has had a life before it's come to us, but doesn't impact the car at all. We just wanted you to see it because we're playing on the same team here. Open up the boot and boy oh boy, it's like looking into my front room because there is so much space in here. It is enormous. You could probably buy like a Fiat 500 and park it in this boot. It is huge. You got your interior lighting there as well. Got a little cheeky little netting there, so if you buy anything that's loose and rolls around, you can always slot it in there. Loads of space in here, loads and loads and loads. And the beautiful thing is, I think you can just about make it out there. But if maybe you're going skiing, maybe you collect poles, maybe you're buying some piping for your house, and you don't want it to bend around, you know, in the corners of this boot, you got the little door there. You can push that down and slot everything through nice and straight and not bend any of those important poles. That's very, very impressive. Great feature to highlight in the Insignia. Now we're coming on down this side of the car. Again, beautiful silver panels all the way down. No bumps, no knocks, no dents, nothing of the sort. Tinted glass, chrome trim again. Let's have ourselves a look over the roof. And again, this roof is in great nick all the way around. As flawless as a child's complexion. Let's have a look again all the way around here. I think we're in good luck. And of course the alloy 3 for 3, good nick. In fact, I think the blemishes are actually getting milder and milder the further we look around here. That's a very, very, very good sign. Following our straight line all the way here. Driver's front side, it's usually the worst, and yeah, it's exactly that. Just have a look at all that. Again, it's purely cosmetic. Doesn't affect the way the car handles or drives or operates at all, because if it did, it would not be mechanically A1 certified, but this vehicle is that and more. Do want to draw your attention around to the front. We do have a very big mark just there. Well, I say very big, it's about the size of my fat finger. Again, doesn't affect the way the car handles, drives or operates or even performs at any point during the journey, but I can see it, you'll see it, and now we all can see it. Maybe we could have a chat about it at another point if it's really bothering you. But again, all about transparency. It's right there. I wanted you to see it. Let's have ourselves a look inside, because I know for a fact the Insignia's got a lot to offer inside. And have a look at that. Yeah, baby. It has got a full leather seating interior. Have a look at that. You got your comfort, you got your style points, you got your cool points. This, my friends, is how you're meant to sit in the back of a seat. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We also have an arm that comes down right there with a couple of inbuilt cup holders right there and there, and a little tray right there. So if you're sat in the back and you just need somewhere to put something, bang, right in there, not a problem. So much legroom, as you can see. It's a big car, and it certainly isn't giving all that space to the boot, although it has given us quite a bit. Easy seating, nice and comfortable, and I'll tell you what, these seats are going to be an absolute dream during the winter months, because sitting in a leather seat with the heat blasting, I mean, you're not even going to realize it is winter sitting in these. And of course, they're in great nick all the way around, no stitch nor seam out of place, hardly feels like they've been sat in at all. Judging by the outside, judging by the condition of these seats, I think we've definitely got a very sensible past owner in this Insignia's life. Let's open up the front, and I think we can see first and foremost beautiful black carbon trim. I really love that. We've got our central locking points right there. We've got our wing mirror controls right there. We've got our chrome door handle. We've got our electric front and rear windows, plus child lock at the windows there as well. If your kids are anything like mine, they love trying to escape the car during a journey. We've got our speaker system as well. We've got a beautiful chrome Vauxhall badge right there. And we've got, well, we've got these two very, very cool front seats, again in great nick, very, very comfortable, no stitch nor seam out of place, full leather in black, and we've got all manner of controls down here. Now my favorite personally is this one. Now watch when I click it to the right. Yeah, baby. And of course, I am a bit of a big boy, I do need my space. Let's put it back how daddy likes it. Yeah, there we go. Very, very good. I do love that. And naturally, you've got it all. You know, you can even push the whole chair back to one side or push it forward, as you can see right there. It really does do it all. So interesting. Now, you got your lighting controls here for your automatic lights, as you saw earlier. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll hop in to these comfy seats. Oh, yes, that is the dream right there, the DREAM. Paddy Emoji air freshener. We're going to chuck that in, don't you worry. Got our interior lighting. We've even got interior lighting here in the vanity mirrors. Coming on down here, we got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-speed gearbox right here. Looks not even touched at all. Looks as good as new with the chrome, with the gloss black. Got the chrome trim all the way around. Coming on down here, we've got our electric parking brake. Absolutely incredible. We've got a couple of cup holders right there, and underneath our big leather armrest, we have... what have we got in here? Access to a USB and aux input there as well, because whilst this car does come with DAB radio right there on our touchscreen head unit, you can also plug in your phone, your music player, anything via USB that has a playlist, and play it through that as well. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my key, and we're going to have ourselves a looky loo around the vehicle. So I've just plugged it in there. You can see our iLink is coming on straight away. But first and foremost, let's have a look at the steering wheel. I've just turned around. You can see we've got our cruise control settings right here. I love the beautiful chrome trim all the way around. And over here, speak of the devil, let's take full use of our volume controls right there. So, as you can hear, our radio came on straight away. It is a DAB radio, as you can see right there. And of course, it's in touch screen there as well. As you can see, our fuel level is quite low. Don't worry, we'll take care of that. But let's have a look at our menu. There you go. And let's have a look at our station list. Oh, it's updating the station list. Oh, that's very good. Really nice little feature you got right there. Tell you what we'll do. We'll click on home. We'll click on radio. Oh, it's still updating the list. Well, while it's updating that in the background, let's click on home. Let's have a look at all the other features you have to access here. First and foremost, in your audio, oh, that's radio, sorry, very excited. You got your Bluetooth telephone connectivity right there. As you can see, it's trying to pair a device via Bluetooth, but obviously we are currently filming with it. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I mean, there's also phone right there. This is, of course, phone for commands, but let's click on nav. And as you can see right there, it comes with full sat nav, and you can see that it's slap bang right here at the UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Emerald House of Cars. It's a cheap plug, but what can you do? That's what we are. There we go. I think our station list is updated. Fantastic. Let's click on browse, and you can see right there our station list beautifully. We got Absolute Croc, we got Capital. I think what you got to do is click over here. That's probably the way to do it. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's see. What have we got? Is there anything I like? Anything I like here? Oh, a bit of Smooth West Mids. There we go. So there you go. You see our DAB radio station. That's all working. Coming on down here. I'll tell you what. We'll turn it down while I'm talking. Coming on down here, we got not one, but two. It's a dual zone climate control. We got our front and rear windscreen demister, which again, during the winter months, absolute lifesaver that's going to be. And of course, it's dual zone climate control. You got your front heated seats as well. Any kind of weather that you're going to need, any kind of weather you're going to battle together, this car's going to be more than up for the task. And I do love the sync settings there as well. So let's say I'm fancying a different temperature to the missus. You can click sync and it will transfer over just like that. Not a problem at all. And hidden away behind this gloss black, you have a charging point there as well. Absolutely fantastic. So that is everything you get in the car. It's gadgets galore in the silver blur. It's everything probably and more that you'd need to have a terrific ride around in a master vehicle, I would say. Now, coming on out, so you've seen the inside, you've seen the outside, but let's finish up by having ourselves a looky loo at the engine at our disposal. Now, it's a big 2-litre engine. Do you know, nothing to grumble about. Oh, where is my head? It's actually on the other side, back where we came from. Very sorry. Very sorry. Let's have a look. What am I getting this mixed up with? There you go. Right. So that is the bonnet. Let's open him up. Much easier to do it with two hands. There you go. Pops up. As you can see, first and foremost, here is our Ecotech engine in all of its glory, all of its 128-point checked glory. The beautiful thing about what we do here at Emerald is that we are a family-run dealership, and that really is at the heart of everything that we do. We're not just about giving you the best customer experience you've ever received buying anything, but what we do is we look at our stock and we look at it as if we're going to hand it over to a physical member of our family. We look at each piece of stock as if we're going to hand it over to our mother, to our father, to my son, to my dog, anyone that we hold near and dear and call family. And that is quite frankly because you buy a car from us, you become a member of our Emerald family. Now what we do is we have to maintain the standards of our stock as if we were handing it to a member of our family. And the only way that we can do that and sleep well at night knowing that the standards are being maintained is the Emerald 128-point check. Now the AA, they only do a 100-point check, but for us, not quite good enough, not for our family. So we pioneered the 128-point check. We're the only dealership in the world, I believe, at this present time that currently do it. And essentially it just means that everything that could be checked, everything that could be inspected, everything that could be prepped has been checked, prepped and inspected to our heart's desire. I mean, it is so intensive, and we only sell the cars that pass all of those 128 points. So that's why we have the big green tick right there on the windscreen, because quite frankly, if it didn't pass all those checks, then the standards are not high enough, and quite frankly, we wouldn't sell it. It's not worth our time, not worth our effort. It's really hard to sleep when you know that you're selling a car that hasn't passed all those 128 points, because you just think, oh, what if the worst would happen? We would hate for anything to happen to a member of our family. But luckily, not with this car, not with this one. Right there, it's passed the 128-point check, and as you can see, it's a mint bit of stock all the way around. The silver surfer of a Vauxhall Insignia. It's absolutely stunning from top to bottom. You've got your front and rear parking sensors, you've got your DAB radio, you've got your sat nav, you've got your comfortable leather seats. You name it, it's got it. It's an incredible machine with so much more life in it left to live. This is definitely the one built to go the distance, and you're getting it at a terrific price. Everything we do here at Emerald is priced to sell, and this one is no different. But if there's anything that I haven't even touched upon in this video that maybe you'd like to know more, maybe you'd like to see more, we are the champions of information here at Emerald House of Cars. Buying a car is potentially the second biggest expense you'll ever make in your life, barring a house. So it does pay to have all the information to hand. It does pay to have a think about it, and it does pay to go above and beyond to make sure this is the right decision for you. We are not a car supermarket. We don't just fling them, go, you might like this, whatever. It's about helping you find the right car that suits you. That's what we do here at Emerald. That's why we call our customers a family, because we treat them like family. We help them into cars. We don't force cars upon them. That's just what we do. And if there's anything more you'd like to know about this car, please do not hesitate to get in contact with myself, my colleagues, anyone here under the Emerald umbrella, because we would love to help you out. We'll give you any information you need to help you feel more safe, secure, informed, and empowered when it comes to starting your car buying journey here at Emerald. Thank you so much for giving me nearly 20 minutes of your time. I highly appreciate it, but please come on down here, see the car for yourself. At the end of the day, it's down to you, and your judgment is the one that is the most important. So why not come on down, book a test drive, book an appointment. We'll get the kettle on, we'll get the biscuits out, and we'll make a day of it. We know, at the very worst of it, we can make some new friends, can't we? Thank you so much, and stay safe.